What's going on, everybody? It feels like it's been a few days since I really looked at Bitcoin and try to get a setup in there. It's been tough. I'm not gonna lie, at least for me, right? The last time I made a video, we were pushing down. Yeah, it was about a week ago, and we were pushing down. We wicked all the way down here, and I had mentioned that I wanted to see price close above the $53,000 level, right? And within this channel, hopefully. So let's just see. I had this. Yeah, so obviously there was this channel. Uh, what was it? Nope, that was not it. It was this one? Yep, it was that level right there. There were several reasons why. There was a fib. There was the. Actually, let me go to the weekly. Yeah. So if we just take a look at the weekly range, right? So I've been mentioning that 53,000 was key support for several reasons. We have the 2021 range. Yeah, it was the value area high of the 2021 range. So if I just take the volume profile, 2021 basically we ranged from about $30,000 to $60,000, right? For what was it, over a year? I think, yeah, it was about a year and a half. And so that range, the value area high, was coming in at 53,000. And I mentioned that when you break out of a value area, for example, we broke down over here, right? From this value area, we broke down. And then what happens is if you re-enter that value area, chances are you're going to go to the other end of it. And that's exactly what happened over here, right? In October of last year, we broke back within that value area right here, and then we end up pushing back to the other end of it. So I did not want to see daily and weekly closes below this $53,000 level. If we had gotten that, I was leaning towards $43,000. Now, we also had the 0.5 of this entire fib coming in, so that was another level of support. And I think if you draw a fib from all the way down here, from the start of the run, it was also at about the 0.382. The 0.382 was coming in a little lower at about $52,000. Right? All in all, this box was the zone that I had drawn out, and it was a level I was watching. And if we closed below it, then yeah, 43 was I think my next target. Now, thankfully, that didn't happen. Right? So if I go back to the daily now, we ended up closing above that $53,000 level within that parallel channel, and then what happens is we pushed right back up into this last supply zone, right? But not just that, we also have the value area of this current range, right, which I've been trading for. Well, I traded it really, really well for, what was it, up until about late June or mid July. But the last month or so has been a little iffy because we've been pushing down with such strength, and yeah, it's been tough. There've been several fake outs, and it's really easy to get chopped out because you don't usually get a range that lasts for 5 months like this. When we come towards the end, you're gonna see ranges like these chop out traders in both directions, really, right? Um, so I was tempted to go long early on this weekend, so I'm actually gonna get rid of the channel now because really this is all I'm looking at. That. Yeah. So when we pushed up here and we got rejected at the value area low, I wasn't looking to short. Not just yet, right? Now it would have been an excellent scalp, but wasn't really looking for it because of the way we pushed up this candle right here on Friday. Thursday. Right? We pushed up about 10%. And this was the level, this last down close candle before that pump up, this was the level that I was watching. Now, when price tapped it earlier today, I was very close to going on in my Telegram and saying, you know what, I'm taking a long. Something that looks something like this. Well, obviously, first target back to the, value area low, then the point of control, and the value area high. So this would have been, well, and eventually these equal highs, right, which I've been waiting for since a while. So this would have really been my my trade that I was looking for. Yeah, I couldn't do it. Just because of the nature of price lately, right? It's really easy to get chopped out at the moment. So instead, what I'm going to be waiting for is for price to move back up above into the valley area, and then a potential long of this valley area low, right? And then a push higher. So in that instance, the trade would look something like this. Right there. So this really is what I'll be looking for right now. So this is a little more conservative given the nature of price action lately. Look at this. We pushed up and then we pushed straight down, right? Yeah, it was a nice rotation back. And if you're trading the channel, that's wonderful, right? So yeah, like right now, this is what I'm gonna wait for, just because this seems a little premature. Or I mean, you're gonna catch a bigger part of the move if you go long here, but there's also more risk involved. And I'd rather just be patient right now, wait to see a definitive reclaim of that valley area low to go long. So that's currently my game plan. Now, if we go back down below this level, now I'm gonna start worrying again, right? I don't want to see price trade back in the $54,000 mark. It's just not something I want to see. Yeah, so we'll see what we get. But if we go back down here, then $53,000 once again is going to be the level to watch. And if we break below that, then we're very likely going lower. But no, I'm not yet looking to short until we lose the $53,000 level on a daily time frame. Right? Until that happens, I'm still thinking that we're in this range and we're likely to rotate back up. Yeah, so let's see what we get.